So yeah, Nijisanji is angry. They've released a statement, and perhaps they are rightfully angry this time. On November 15, we are now November 18, 3.6 million views. And this is an update on the Yab incident that happened a few months ago now, I believe. Report on the history of infringement of the rights of our affiliated live streamers by external creators. Thank you very much for your continued support of the virtual live group Nijisanji and Nijisanji EN. On September 2nd, 2024, we reported an incident hereinafter referred to as this incident, in which an external creator, after referred to as the target, secretly photographed the appearance of an individual who was said to be a live streamer affiliated with our company, and then sent that photograph to a third party without its permission, in violation of the rights of the live streamer affiliated with our company who was the subject of the photograph. They linked, the report on that. Regarding this matter, we are working with law firms, the police, and other organizations to take legal action. In addition, since the above report was made on September 2nd, 2024, we have requested multiple times that you cooperate in preventing secondary damage against our affiliated live streamers who have been affected by this incident, and that you stop spreading and founding false information. However, to date, we have confirmed that there has been posts on internet bulletin boards and various social media platforms that mock our affiliated live streamers in a manner that encourages secondary victimization of the affected live streamers, or that, based on unfounded false informations, claim that certain live streamers affiliated with our company are the victims of this incident. So this is an issue. I don't know, I haven't been on forum boards lately, but this is an issue that's been mostly prevalent on the Japanese side, as far as I know, because when that was going on, I did look through some of the Japanese livers that had collabed with Yap Studio, and I kid you not, every single video, if you sort by newest comment, there was a ton of people like harassing them in the comments. Like when the Nijisanji liver says they're being harassed, it's not just because there's a few haha commentary black company, but like is because on the videos themselves they were bombarded with a bunch of comments being unreasonably mean and all of that. And of course, the fans of the company want to feel like the company is protecting its livers. That's why I feel like this is perhaps necessary by Nijisanji, kind of like what Hololive just did with their own report. So these livers are being harassed. Not sure why, because they're the victim in this, so I don't know why somebody would harass them, but then I guess I shouldn't try to understand crazy. The problem is that everybody, they try to sleuth, or they try to figure out who was the person that had their breach of privacy by Yap Studio. So they tried to narrow it down to which liver it was, and people went in and tried to figure out, who worked with Yab. So everybody that has ever worked with Yab in any shape or form was under big scrutiny and has been the recipient of harassment, which is why there is that line where they say, claim that certain livers affiliated with our company are the victims of this incident. So, some forum users, they claim that perhaps this person that's never been to the studio probably went there and etc. Oi, you! Yeah, you! Hi! If you're not subscribed to my second channel, I don't know what you're doing with your life. So take a moment, press the like button, press the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell on. And thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now let's get back into the video. Now, I've spoken about this before, I think in the Shindo Reito video. There's a ton of Nijisanji hate forums in Japan. Obviously, there are some on the English side as well, but it's much more prevalent on the Japanese side. And it has been that way before Silengate. It has been that way for many, many years now. And, they do take them down from time to time, but it's a game of whack-a-mole. It's like you take down one forum, then another one pops up, and you take down this one, then another one pops up. So it's never going to go away, really. They're called Nijisanji anti-threads, and there are a lot of them. I'm not sure how much any color is going to be able to do in regards to that, Obviously you can't really sue for defamation every single forum poster or commenter, but maybe they can pinpoint. There's always like that one or two crazy that's responsible for over hundreds of comments or hundreds of emails or whatever. So maybe they'll find, that one or two perpetrator. Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. Maybe this is more like them baring their teeth, so to get people to back out. I have no idea. As we have previously announced, we are now pleased to report that in cooperation with our affiliated live streamers and a law firm, we have begun various legal claims, including requests for disclosure of sender information. Here's the request of disclosure that I mentioned before in my previous Cover Corp coverage regarding actions that encourage secondary victimization of our affiliated live streamers. We'll never tolerate any actions that go beyond commentary and aim to cause secondary damage to our affiliated live streamers who have been affected by this incident. We ask that you continue to cooperate in preventing secondary damage to our affiliated live streamers and strictly refrain from spreading baseless false information, including statements that make definitive statements about the damage, situations, or victims based on information with unclear foundation. Not sure what they're referring to here. I think it's all of the ex-Vtuber got drugged, ex-Vtuber got probably groped and all these gross stuff, but I can't be certain because it's kind of vague. Furthermore, as a result of interviews with relevant parties and fact-finding investigation, it has become clear that the acts of infringement mentioned in the YouTube broadcast of external influencer related to this case were not directed solely at one liver affiliated with our company, and that there are multiple victims in this case, regardless of whether they are livers affiliated with our company or not. Wait, I'm unlocking a memory right now. Yeah, didn't Yap Studio work with a lot of artists, not just with Nijisanji livers? Is that what they're referring to here? I can't remember now. Now, for any inquiries, blah, 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 please contact. This is like big words, big threatening words, kind of like that you would get in a cease and desist. Yeah, Yap Studio did. Yeah, so they did work with all sorts of people, not just Nijisanji. It was a big studio. It's his own rabbit hole. I mean, I do think the harassment against livers is unwarranted, especially when they are the victim in this situation. I do feel like Any Color post one of these, threatening bulletin every month now. I don't know how efficient that is, but I am sure, the lawsuits will be efficient.